মা আয়েশা রাদিয়াল্লাহু তাআলা আনহার বয়স 6 বছরের যে বয়সের কথাটি, সেটা বর্তমানে বিশ্বের বেশিরভাগ ইসলামিক স্কলাররা, শ্রেষ্ঠতম ইসলামিক স্কলাররা সেটা নিয়ে প্রশ্ন তুলেছেন। কারণ মা আয়েশা রাদিয়াল্লাহু তাআলা আনহার মদিনায় আসা, ওনার বড় বোনের বয়স ইত্যাদি সব কিছু হিসাব করে দেখা গেছে ওনার বয়স 6 বছর তখন ছিলই না, হতেই পারে না। তাই এটাকে ওনারা রিজেক্ট করেছেন।
Now the question arises that what is her age? When was she born? The age of Aisha has become a very, very controversial issue in our times only. It has never been an issue of controversy for the entire Islamic history. And the age of Aisha was a given. It was something that was understood to be very young. Why? Because there is an authentic hadith in Bukhari and Muslim in her own voice. She narrates that I was 6 years old when the nikah took place with the Prophet ﷺ, and I was 9 years old when the nikah was consummated. And every bit of information that we know fits into this narrative. So why deny it? Is that clear? Everything that we know, including what I just said, I was born and my parents were already Muslim, etc., etc. Everything we know fits into this narrative. So why should there be a controversy? So one of the reactions of those who want to defend the Prophet ﷺ has been to relook at the classical tradition and to derive from it that everybody was wrong for the last 14 centuries, including Aisha herself, or she made a mistake, or it's a mistake in the narration. And that somehow magically, and I can't help but be sarcastic, and you're going to see my position in the next lecture, that's magically they derive that she was, mashallah, tabarakallah, a perfect 18 or 19 years old, which just completely coincidentally happens to be the age of consent in the modern lands. Right? That's a complete coincidence, of course, yani, quote unquote, I'm being sarcastic here. And so the point is that this issue has become very sensitive, and in order to shed some light on this, and I am against this, this is called revisionism. Aisha's age has been narrated by herself in the first person by multiple chains, reported in Bukhari and Muslim and every single book of hadith. That's the problem. It's pretty explicit and clear. Her own nephew, Hisham ibn Urwa, from his father Urwa, from Aisha. Masruq from Aisha. Others from Aisha. They all report the exact same thing in the most authentic books of hadith, with the chains that are like the sun. They are as bright as the sun. These are called the golden chains. They are the most authentic chains of all of Islam. And they're found in Bukhari and Muslim. And these ahadith are found in Bukhari and Muslim. That Aisha said that the Prophet ﷺ married me when I was 6, and he began living with me. He consummated the marriage when I was 9, and he passed away when I was 18. So first person, narrated by multiple tabi'un who heard it directly from her, and therefore pretty straightforward, right? On top of this, many Sahaba also reported the same thing. Ibn Mas'ud reports and reported in Tirmidhi that the Prophet married Aisha when she was 6 and consummated when she was 9 and passed away and she was 18. This is Ibn Mas'ud is saying the exact same thing as Aisha, right? Jabir narrates that the Prophet married Aisha when she was 7, 6 and 7, okay, similar enough, and consummated when she was 9. Okay, basically the same thing, okay? And on and on and on. In fact, the age of Aisha was something that was of no concern for the entirety of Islamic history. So much so that ijma' has been narrated on this, even though generally speaking, there's never ijma' on historical ages and issues. Yet on this case, for some reason, multiple authors have given ijma'. Of them, Ibn Abdul Barr, he says, I don't know of any difference of opinion over her age. And Ibn Kathir says there is ijma' that the Prophet married her when she is 6 and then consummated 9. Ibn Hazm says the same, and I can quote you many more as well. Somebody who disagrees and somebody who insists that Aisha was, mashallah, tabarakallah, the magical 18 or whatnot, I want to defend, you want to defend, we all want to defend. One of the ways that one groups of scholars have attempted to defend it is simply to reinvent the age. Go back and say, khalas, let's snap our fingers and bismillah, magically she becomes 18, we don't have to worry about this charge.
মা আয়েশা রাদিয়াল্লাহু তাআলা আনহার বয়স 6 বছরের যে বয়সের কথাটি, সেটা বর্তমানে বিশ্বের বেশিরভাগ ইসলামিক স্কলাররা, শ্রেষ্ঠতম ইসলামিক স্কলাররা সেটা নিয়ে প্রশ্ন তুলেছেন। আপনারা কেয়ারফুল থাকবেন, সাবধান থাকবেন যে এই সকল 2 কলম পড়া এরা আসলে অল্প পড়াশোনা করেই মনে করে ইসলামিক জুরিসপ্রুডেন্স তারা বুঝে গেছে। এরা হচ্ছে বোকা শোকে বসবাস করে। এরা
I'm going to be like